Hi everyone, welcome to Cooking with Artists. My name is Mina Stone. I'm the chef and owner of Mina's Restaurant at MoMA PS1. I wanted to interview different artists and have them share something personal about cooking and food from their world. My hope is that it shines a light on the essence of who they are, their work, and hopefully who we are as a society.
I am an Iraqi American artist. I was born in Iraq and raised there until I was about 27. And then I left Iraq and moved to United States. So really my life and my career is being shaped by these two places, which I live simultaneously in. One of the comfort zone of United States, which I live physically in, and the conflict zone of Iraq, which I emotionally, mentally lived in. These places, as I said, they form or shape my life, as well as give me the inspiration to really direct my artwork into trigger conversation between these two places and about the conflict that is an ongoing in Iraq. So everybody will come to my grandfather's house on a Friday afternoon, and usually the meal we share is fried fish. And the afternoon meal, fried fish, take place in the courtyard of the house. And the courtyard is bathed in with with sunlight. That feeling of warmth that the sun gives you, and then usually the fish will be fried in the courtyard. Once all the fish fried, it will be spread on the ground, and everybody will come around to take their share and eat in silent. And in silent is there. Um, it's an idea of respecting the food. It's very different than Western because I think it has a lot to do with we being all day all together. Now we take a moment of silence and we will eat it during that. And I think that is the same reason why people eat on the ground. You know, they want it to be with this at the same level as the food. Once that is done, then the tea will come, which is black tea flavored with cardamom, and everybody start will have uh, their tea and start a little conversation, but most likely after 15-20 minutes people sleep into become just like sleepy and they want their nap. So mattresses will come out on the ground and we slip into this beautiful nap in the uh, afternoon of Friday. Qima is you could find this dish in many places. You could find this dish in Iraq, in Iran, even as far as India, but every place prepare it differently. I'll talk about Najafi qima, which is very different than um, the other places. Even within Iraq, when people uh, cook it in different, other than Najaf, I think it has a different variation. Um, this dish is, historians think it comes from the Sumerian. It's that far. And it's been passed generation to generation, and it's been appropriated for different occasions as well. The ingredients are really simple: chickpeas, onion, meat, usually couple kind of meats, lamb and beef, and then tomato paste and spices. Dry lemon, which is very important.
Where do you get dried lemons from in the US?
Um, you have to have connection. I know a guy, so. But what it is really um, lemon being dry. That's it. my job as an artist is to trigger a platform and let people talk to each other about that particular subject. And it's not, and they inform each other, and not particularly who's right or who's wrong. And I think food is very similar to that. With the five different ingredients, you could make multiple dishes. And it has a lot to do with how a culture come to understand these five ingredients and what's the order in they are in put in the pot. And that is a way of living.
Yeah.
Uh, is anybody wrong out of because of that? No, no. It's just a way of living. And I think what we don't understand about different culture is it's a different way of living than ours.
Mhm.
It doesn't make it wrong.
Mhm.
It make it just different. And I think by sharing the dish, we accepting the differences of other people.